Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Hot 7 joined the Henry family of Leclerc as grandchildren, great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren joined to celebrate the 100th birthday of a family member. Praising the gift of longevity in their family, the elated kin cited a long history of century-exceeding lifespans. Jacques Wooding tells us more.
100 years old. And you have your great-grand, great-great-grand, great-great-grand, daughter's son, everybody here with you today.
You have children there?
Yes, look.
Today, February 17th, 2020, what a momentous occasion. We celebrate our 13th birthday, our 21st birthday, and what is it like to be 100 years old? Well, we're here with a community member of Leclerc who has celebrated his 100th birthday surrounded by his children, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, and great-great-great-grandchildren. What a party! I'm sitting here with generations of the Henry family who have traveled from far and wide to come celebrate this momentous occasion. So how does it feel having someone in your family who I've heard is not the first, given that his wife lived 105 years? What's it like celebrating this occasion with another member of your family?
Well, it's an honor. First of all, we have longevity in our family. He is still kicking. He still has some of his memory, so he remembers many of us. Just lost his hearing a bit, but we're very proud of him to be able to celebrate this occasion with him.
And we're told you are his son. What's it like having your dad in your life for so long?
Well, it's an honor, and I was privileged to have my mom, which, like you know, she was 105 when she passed, and being the baby, I'm looking forward to longevity as well.
And over here we have the babies of the family. And what's it like living your life and knowing that it's very likely you're going to be here for over 100 years?
Well, it's a little overwhelming. It's big shoes to fill. But like we said, we're very honored and it's a blessing. And I'm happy to be here among family and my great-grandfather. And I'm very pleased and happy.
What about you?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 9.
You're 9. So that's about a tenth of your life so far. And how old is this little cutie?
This is Zoe. Zoe is 1.
Zoe's 1 year old? Oh, Zoe has a long way to go. But can we just say a very happy birthday to Mr. Henry here from Hot 7 TV? And let's get a shot of the loving family.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa D. Happy birthday to you.
One of the newest bands on the block, Island Tribe, is gearing up for Mass on the Road. The band hosted its launch over the weekend in an event dubbed Bacchanal and Bubbly. Island Tribe will present Revenge on the Road for 2020 Carnival. The newcomer to St. Lucia's Carnival, this year being their second year on the road, launched their 2020 portrayal on Saturday in an event called Bacchanal and Bubbly. Pauline Francis is one of the band leaders. She says this year promises to be one for the books.
We did a total 180 in terms of the theme for the launch. Last year we had a beach launch and it was more of a open, free-spirited, but this time we decided to do something very intimate, very small, and it was called Bacchanal and Bubbly, and it was a ritzy sunset affair. So we really enjoyed the turnout, and our theme for Carnival 2020 is revenge, and as you can see, the costumes are beautiful. They are based on Revenge of the Carnival Kingdom, so I know that we are going to have an amazing time on the road.
Francis says Island Tribe is creating its own niche in St. Lucia Carnival with what she describes as the band's grassroots appeal.
But as a new band, the reception by St. Lucians and foreigners alike was amazing. This year we expect no less from our patrons, and we expect more persons because we know St. Lucia Carnival is growing. So we're definitely expecting an influx of foreigners. We're catering for that, and we're also going to bring the same tribe vibe. We're bringing the same affordable costumes. We're catering to everybody. This is the grassroots band. This is Island Tribe is for everyone, and that's what we want.
Nisha Griffith is one of the band's costume designers.
I must say, this was not only my efforts. I have to say props to Carlene as well. She's also a designer out of Trinidad. Designing for the band was actually amazing, and it's been a good experience. This is actually my first time in St. Lucia, so I'm very excited to be here, and I'm so happy that I was able to be a part of the Island Tribe family.
Island Tribe is looking to attract some 250 to 300 revelers for this year's Parade of the Bands.
Festa. 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 Hypersound, more music. Festa. Make the girl them show me some tricks, eh? G6. Festa. Festa do, festa. She from the X to quick. Make your bum go down. Run full up and shake it. Festa do, festa. She from the X to quick. Make your bum go down. Run full up and shake it. Balance it, girl, just balance it. Big bumper, girl, no one can manage it. Shake the thing, girl, I'll pay the damages. Do as you like, girl, I know what your habit is. You got the password for the Wi-Fi. Must grip it real good with your tight. Skirt, you look right. Girl, bend down back way, you are the right size. Festa do, festa.
Secondary school principals met on Friday to discuss and find solutions to issues affecting secondary schools and their management. At that forum, the National Lotteries Authority made presentations to the various district education officers on behalf of principals, specifically for executing sports meets and adjoining activities usually held in the second term.
We do understand, according to our mandate, it's youth development and sports. So the funding has to go into that. And in building heavy individuals, healthy kids, it's not just the diet that's important, but we also have to appreciate the need for exercise and the need for participation in sport. However, I must say that participation alone is not enough, because it's not enough to just participate. And in having all those sports meets, there has to be some form of identification of those emerging athletes, the elite ones, right? Because the earlier that we identify them, the better it is to come in and provide proper coaching.
Chief Education Officer Fiona Meyer expressed gratitude for the support from National Lotteries.
With regards to the lotteries, and it is the National Lotteries Authority, we are very, very glad that they're here with us, and they've been very generous. They continue to be generous in terms of providing financial support, monetary support to our schools. They're part of the after-school program in many schools and in all 8 districts, and similarly they support our sporting events that we know every school scrambles to find funding for per year. But we recognize that very, very significant. How can we have a nation that is not a fit nation, that is not a healthy nation? Therefore, sports and physical education has a big role to play.
That was Chief Education Officer Fiona Meyer. Amazon boss Jeff Bezos has pledged $10 billion to help fight climate change. The world's richest man said the money would finance work by scientists, activists, and other groups. He said, quote, "I want to work alongside others both to amplify known ways and to explore new ways of fighting the devastating impact of climate change," end quote. Writing on his Instagram account, Bezos said the fund would begin distributing money this summer. Bezos has been estimated to have a net worth of more than $130 billion. So the pledge represents almost 8% of his fortune. Some Amazon employees have urged him to do more to fight climate change. There had been walkouts and some staff have spoken publicly. Also, Bezos is financing the Blue Origin space program, which has been criticized for its carbon footprint. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Stay with us. Sports and weather are coming up after the break.